Why Smallhold? I'm just curious. I mean, it's a great name. I'm just, is there any significance behind that name?
There's a lot, yeah, there's a lot of significance behind the name. So the term smallholder or smallholding is not, in my opinion, not very common in the United States, but it's a really common term around the rest of the planet. And it's honestly how most food is produced in a way. It depends on how you really want to define it. But how I define a small holding or a smallholder is one who has their own life, they have their own job, they have a small plot that they grow for either sustenance and maybe sell some to like a peer or a neighbor or something like that. It's very communal. The original idea of Smallhold was actually solely to do that. We wanted to work with farms that were, let's say, growing tomatoes and say, hey, like install some of our units on site. We'll provide substrate. We'll automate the whole entire thing for you. It's a good price that you can charge a markup on and then sell at your local farmers market or something like that. Um, we still have a lot of potential customers like that, but when we started doing that, we found that a lot of other people wanted it, like restaurants and grocery stores, and people were completely like reimagining the experience of shopping. And we found that there was a much broader market for what we were building, which is essentially installing it everywhere. We are still extremely excited about that idea aspect of the business, and in a way, it still kind of works like that. But that was originally where that term came from, and it's kind of interesting because we find a lot of people use the term small hold, which is kind of like a butchering of the actual term that people are usually referencing. Um, but um, but yeah, I mean that was the original idea that we came up with.